Hey, Echo, Echo. Hey, Echo, Echo. Hey, Echo, Echo. Hey. Hey.
Really care about politics like that, right? But I went out to vote. I'm gonna vote in the next midterms for who.
Who here wants to fuck up their life with gambling? Me, I do? Great. Awesome. You're in the right place.
Gambling sponsors are now targeting predominantly young men through esports. And today, Riot Games this is the same low-income regions this move, they give every other esports league justification to follow. Basically, these companies know exactly who they are reaching, and now they have a direct pipeline. Here's the change. Sports betting sponsorships are coming to pro teams in North America, Europe, and the Middle East. Now, Riot first considered this in December 2024, but now the president, John Needham, has published this lovely blog post.
What happened is that the culture has changed. And culturally, what's happened ever since 8 or 7 years ago when probably trillions of dollars are wagered every single year on sports betting because of it. No one cares if every kid is an addict. Well, like, and that's the thing, is that kids watch sports. Like, I don't think that Riot is really a unique evil for this. Like, if the NBA does it, why are we getting mad at Riot when the NBA does it? I mean, that's my opinion.
What's happening and why they're doing it, plus how they plan to minimize risk. Now, you might be wondering, why now? And their justification is fairly simple. They say the teams have been asking for gambling sponsors for years. Obviously,
just real quick. More examples of blue chip brands being an unstable form of sponsorship. If esports and pro gaming wants to rely on outside money, they should embrace porn, gambling, and alcohol sponsors. This is over a month before Riot made this announcement. Everybody knew it. It was obvious. Thank you,
because it's a lot of money. And audiences are already gambling. And here's the scale. League and Valorant generate 10.7 billion in gambling. But there is a problem.
That's a lot of money.
And that problem is that 70% of those bets are happening in unregulated bookies. And the unregulated part is what bothers Riot. Now, they say it's unsafe because people may lose money because these sites can be unscrupulous. And that absolutely is a risk. Of course, the other side is...
No, it's bullshit. They're just doing it so the companies and the teams can still make money. Because they're not making money, esports teams are shutting down all over the place. Esports was a massive bubble, and venture capitalists pumped millions of dollars into it for years, and now the bubble is popped, and people realize that, at least in the West, and this is another big issue, is that in the West, this is true. In the East and in places in South America, it's not true.
You know, people losing absolute humongous intended.
Yeah.
Here's the basic